What's going on, guys? Alright, so day 45, I'm going to make a quick recipe for you guys. A lot of you guys are doing the fat shredder phase of the program, so I thought I'd make something that's a little bit more protein based, and some of you guys that are enjoying the fun that is carbs, you can throw some rice in here or some pasta, depending on what you like. But today we're going to be making some very standard fajitas. So fajitas. So we're gonna chop up some stuff for now. Got the chopping board ready. Got some avocado, some healthy fats here if you need kind of your macros to be a little higher. We have some onion, some different kind of bell peppers. These are the best, by the way. And we have just some all natural mozzarella cheese. You know, for about quarter cup of this, about 80 calories. So it's not that bad. Very little carbs. You know, good healthy fats. So we're gonna take the meat right now, which is defrosting. And I'm going to chop it up real quick into little sections, and we'll film that here in a second or two. And then we'll throw some of the meat onto the skillet here and fry it up. So we'll be back in a little bit. Let me get everything chopped up and ready to go. See you guys in a little bit. Alright guys, so we're going to be chopping up the meat here. So bring the camera around. My buddy Ruben's kind of throwing this on the camera screen. So, you know, I traditionally just kind of chop these into kind of one inch kind of strips. Helps with the cooking, and today we're going to be making plenty of this since I guess I have to feed him since he's holding the camera.
Don't cut your fingers, man.
That'd be funny, because then I'm going to throw that. Still, I'm going to throw that on the video. Okay. This is actually my favorite knife. You guys have probably seen this on some of the other cooking videos. Now, you can also do this with chicken if you're looking to kind of get some leaner meat, but I still have plenty of calories left in my macros, and you know, it's very rare that I get some cravings of red meat, so that's cool with me. Camera back of the meat. A little awkward. A little awkward. The killer camera's all a little too close to my face. So, I'm going to cut this all up into little strips here like this, make it easier to kind of handle, and especially when you're, you know, eating. And so I'm going to cut up, I have a couple more slabs of these bad boys. I'm going to chop these all up, and then we'll come back. I'm going to go back and chop up all the veggies. So, see you guys in a little bit. Alright, what up guys? We finished up cutting up the meat. So as you can see, made a ton of meat actually. Put up a pan on high, and I usually do about 2 teaspoons, especially for this much amount of meat, on the pan here. So, wait until that heats up. Wait until that heats up without me dropping stuff. And I'm going to throw that on there and let it fry a little bit. The meat's actually got a little bit, the cuts on it aren't as nice as I'd like. It's a little bit fattier, but that works. I mean, I'd be definitely super behind on my calories today. So I'm going to wait till that heats up, and while that does, we're going to chop up the onions. So we're going to get everything chopped up, and then we'll come back after that. So see you guys in a little bit. Alright guys, so I heated it up, I threw it on the pan. It's cooking really quick, so I'm going to throw some seasoning on it before I finish up chopping everything. So, I don't use a lot of salt when I'm cooking, so I'm doing about a teaspoon of salt. And everything's pretty much to taste. Do some pepper, because I love me the pepper. Some of you guys will know from my videos. A little bit, I would say a teaspoon of garlic powder. That's if you like it, and you know, don't give me crap if you guys are allergic to any of this stuff. Let's see. And I like chili powder, so I'm going to throw some chili powder on this bad boy. Just make it a little spicy, even though this stuff really isn't that spicy. And I'm being requested to throw on some chives by the film.
Damn right.
So, I'm going to throw that on the bad boy real quick. If this tastes nasty, I'm going to blame you.
Come on, sprinkle it on there like a man.
So I'm going to let this kind of simmer a little bit. Kind of turn it around a little bit whenever it's getting cooked. Like right now, it needs to be flipped a little bit, let it cook. You won't need a lot of oil with this, since beef is kind of already kind of fatty as it is. So a lot of the juices will kind of help with the cooking. But since these are kind of bigger strips, I'm going to cover it and let that kind of sit for a while. So I'm going to continue chopping up, and I might need to make a second plate since it looks like we still have boatloads of meat left. So sometimes you cook in bulk. We'll see you guys in a little bit. What up guys? Alright, so if you look at it, kind of dried out, kind of very steamy here. Smells pretty dang good actually. Ruben was saying how these are man cuts. They're actually pretty thick cuts, actually. So cutting them thinner or calling them longer strips or whatnot will actually kind of cook faster. This is actually pretty quick. It's about 20 minutes. They're kind of getting there. Not that much fluid left. So around now, kind of turn down the heat a little bit. I'm gonna throw some vegetables in. Move back, yo. So tested it and make sure it's fully cooked. It is. Don't worry about it. So throw in some onion, because I love me the onion. Make sure you cut it, in strips. You cut it kind of along the natural edging of the onion. It'll make it real easy to kind of break down. And the onion is kind of going to shrink down by a lot, so don't worry about that. Got some bell peppers. Love me the bell peppers.
Love me the orange bell peppers.
And so you'll notice that the only thing we forgot to add is jalapeno, but whatever.
True, that would have been real good.
Jalapeno would have been good. But we're just going to let these bad boys steam, because they don't really need to be cooked. More so just steamed and kind of softened up, and especially the onion is going to have a lot of those natural sweet. Once it's cooked, it's going to caramelize a little bit. So let that cook a little bit, and the rest of this is going to be saved pretty much for the second helping. So I'm going to kind of do a couple servings of this. I'm sure this will last us, me and him,
tonight.
Yeah, and so this will be good enough for us tonight, and I'm sure this will last me a meal or two. So finish with this, and come back and just kind of put it all together. So see you guys in a little bit. What's going on, guys? All right, we're just about done. Look at this, look at this, look at this. Ready, 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 ready? Boom, look at that. Loving it. You guys, look at that. Some little grilled onions on the bottom. Loving it. So it's about done. Throw this on some plates real quick. I'm going to go ahead and throw some rice on my plate because I need the carbs. I need the meat for my carbs. And I'm going to make a secondary plate. So give me a second and I'll prepare it all nice and fancy for you guys. As good as it gets. Peace out. What's going on? Alright, so we just finished it up. I'm making serving number 2 now for later on. Throwing that in the fridge after it cools down. But here are the plates. That's his. He didn't want avocado, but I'm trying to get a little bit more fats in the system. So get some avocado, a little bit of cheese, kind of bumping up the fats, because I know right now I'm not meeting my requirements at this moment. We got about a cup of rice, brown rice, slow processing rice. No workout today, so I don't need the fast energy. I'm gonna eat because quite frankly I'm starving, and I'm gonna eat and then come back and give you guys the macros. So see you guys in a little bit. What up, guys? All right, just got done eating. Ruben's still over there tearing it up. I want to run through the macros with you guys a little bit. Now keep in mind, a lot of these can be changed depending on your goals. And so keep that in mind. So when I give you these numbers based on what I kind of consumed, don't freak out. I had anywhere from 6 to 8 ounces of steak. I want to say it's closer to 8 because I was trying to make sure I got plenty of protein because I kind of didn't do my 3-hour interval. And so for 6 ounces of steak, about half a cup of onions, half a cup of bell peppers, and half the avocado because I did half a whole avocado for myself. That in itself was about 600 calories, 617. If you add the cheese, that's about another 80 calories. So, 690. And I did add rice on top of that, so you can keep track of that. But, a lot of this stuff can be tailored. So if you do about 6 ounces, don't do the avocado. The bell peppers and onions don't really add much to the actual calorie breakouts. You'll notice that from a lot of your vegetables. But, tailor this recipe to how it's going to meet your macros. And just keep in mind that a lot of the food, you'll notice that a lot of the juices won't drain sometimes, depending on how much meat you have. You might need to drain those. And another tip for you guys is season to taste. Ruben's telling me that he prefers a little bit more seasoning, so he did add some post. But I do a lot of my salt seasoning post because a lot of it doesn't get absorbed, and then either that or you just don't taste it as well as you would if you added it post, if you're a really big salt fan. that's about it, guys. I mean, pretty healthy stuff. No preservatives, no hormones, none of that stuff in there unless it's in the meat. But which is a possibility. But anyways, so basically, pretty simple recipe. Healthy recipe. Again, some good decent chunk of protein. And if you know, some of you guys on the fat shredder are going to depend on a lot of the protein and a lot of the fat to actually meet your calorie intake, since your carb intake should be low. So focus on plates like this where the majority of your food really is the protein. So this is a good place to do if you're on the fat shredder, so keep that in mind. My apologies if the lighting's a little crappy. We're kind of moving stuff around and trying to make everything work. But kind of day 45, guys, so hope you're enjoying the program. You're pretty much halfway there, more than not, actually. If you've gotten this far, trust me, it'll be just as fast on the way down. Just keep pressing play, keep putting that DVD in, and keep moving forward. So if you guys have questions, comments, you know, let me know. But if not, we'll see you guys tomorrow when we have, what do we have again? Same as we had last Monday, chest, triceps, and shoulders, I believe. But that's about it, guys.
Can I say goodbye?
He wants to say goodbye, so hold on.
Deuces. Oh, that's your boy.